Hello everyone, good evening, how are we all doing? Hope you're all doing well. Welcome along to Wednesday night in Western Australia. Becoming a bit of a trend, bit of a regular occurrence at the moment. It's been fun, been enjoying it. So nice to have you all here. I am, I've got to be honest, I sat down half an hour ago and sort of started getting stuff up, and the week and everything just hit me. I'm suddenly feeling quite tired, so hopefully we'll make it through the next couple of hours. But nice to have you all here, welcome along. Good to see so many of you around. Needed Red Bull. We were on night shift last night, Chinook. Well, you know, actually there's a Red Bull in the fridge, but I've got a whiskey. We're trying something different on the whiskey tonight, actually. This is a blended whiskey. Now, I don't normally drink, but it's a Chivas Regal, but it was blended. 13-year-old, but it was aged in tequila barrels. Doesn't have tequila in it, but it's a bit different. So, there we have it. But so we've got Outdoor Nut, Chinook and Fluffy Mods here with us, and I think the main task for today, we're going to look at our score soon, but I think we're going to head up into field number 2. Look at that, the map's all loaded. Carry on the harvest contract going on up there. Just having a look around, we've got a field of canola over here ready to harvest. There's canola, it was soybeans and sorghum in those fields, I think, from memory. Oh, look. Oats, sorry. Oats and soybeans. Up that way, we've got oats down the bottom here. And more soybeans over the side there. And what's that in that one? That must be sorghum as well. And field 15 has got barley in. Nothing in it. Field 15. Nothing in field 15. Trying to figure out now. No, nothing in field 15 by the looks of things. So yeah, so I mean, there's something that's going to need seeding at some stage, but yeah, we're going to head on up this way and go and get started on a bit more work in some combines. So I'm just going to tab straight over there, jump in a combine, and get things set up. Now the boys have been playing around with auto drive and getting that working on here. Well, it's the other thing. Oh, we've got bushel plus added in now as well too. So we've got the bushel plus tray there and under the bottom, so we should be getting a bit better yield than we have before too. So it's interesting to see how that's going to work. Hey Mark, how you doing, mate? Good to see you. But looks like rid of that. And try and do some GPS and everything as we go along here. Set all that up and just get straight into some harvesting. Stevie, how are you? Hey Pro Farmer. Oh, is there sunflower only 15? Ah, okay. I did know we needed sunflowers. Why were they not showing up for me? Have them turned off, do I? Ah, that's why. Sunflowers weren't showing. There you go. Field 15's got sunflowers in it, which makes more sense. I'd be surprised if the crew had let a field get completely left completely harvested and not ready for anything else. Hey Bovine, how are you, man? You must have been very busy the last few weeks. We haven't seen much of you around. Victor, hello, welcome along, good to have you here. So who else is around? And that one tonner was here, he's tuning in from Victoria. James's Bike Workshop is a name I haven't seen for a wee while too, mate. How are you? Good to have you here. I saw a few others up the top. I think there was there an Austin. Austin Dead Off was tuning at 3:40 in the morning. Pity 0979 is here as well, so welcome along you guys. Good to see you. Mr. Haythornthwaite, welcome. Grant, nice to see you as well. Hope everyone is doing well. So yeah, I was. It's been a long week, but I'm looking forward to a week off. So we are heading away tomorrow. And it's going to be fun. I hope. We'll see. First time ever staying in a caravan. We'll see how that goes. But fortunately, we're parked up in a driveway, so we have the creature comforts of a home that we'll be able to use. It's just really an extra bed, so I'm going to be that person though. I never like people driving caravans. I always despise being the ones that sit behind them, but that's the brakes. We'll be fine. And flat out at the moment, your solo UMLV game has been getting what little farm some time you have. Fair enough. So what else has been happening for everyone? I was interesting to see the maps, the 2 maps for Farming Simulator 23. I don't know how many of you will be interested in playing that. I'm certainly going to give it a go. But yeah, the maps look interesting. Quite like the layout of them actually. Having a the American map has a big rocky divide through the middle, and the European map has a river through the middle. So kind of a nice little vibe to them. Oh, to have even just a little farm sometime. Been out and about with the ship for the past few months, helping yachties who got taken out to sea during Gabrielle and down Napier, cleaning up his valley and doing search parties. Ah, fair enough, mate. No wonder you've been busy. I'll thank you for all your hard work helping those unfortunate people out. I can't remember them saying much about yachties getting taken out to sea by the storm. And maintenance now, so have a bit more time at home. Nice. So in terms now, that was what I was going to look at while we're cruising along here, where we're at with all our levels. So wheat's there, 13 mil, barley's, tick the box, 11 mil, oats climbing a little bit more, 3 mil. Canolas getting much closer, and we've got those 2 fields, so that'll get even closer. Sorghum, not too far away either, so that'll be pretty good. Soybeans, we've got a couple of fields of that. Straw, corn, they're all doing their thing. So the sunflowers that they've got planted, that is going to go and be a good jump start on those, and otherwise we'll just carry on trucking along. Well, that'll be good too. Alright, I need that. Let's go down a little bit. I wish when I tabbed out of the game it didn't lose the sound. It's frustrating. When you tab onto the other screen and the sound disappears. Not ideal, but that's right. Chinook's complaining about the old wagon size. What was the difference? Let's have a look. Got those ones. That's 77,500. What do we have? 70,054. So there's actually more in the ones we've got, Chinook. Close. But yeah, these ones are actually bigger. One guy set off this person located beacon after he'd blown about 100 k's out to sea. When we got there, half his boat was underwater. Pretty sure they probably did. I was probably more looking at the flooding stuff that was going on. Right, that's the other thing I need to turn up. Alright, the yellow ones aren't any bigger. They're smaller. Yeah, have a look in the shop. I just looked. The biggest Coolamon bin is 70 cubic meters, and that Demco is 77.5. Yeah, it depends on the crop, and we've got bushel plus too, which is increasing our yields. Had to launch your seaboat in 6 to 8 meter seas was a bit of fun. Bet you it was. Bet you it was. I had the chance to mention on my community spotlight arcs. What did I have the chance to mention, Mark? What was I just talking about? Can't remember. It's not good, is it? It shows I'm getting old. Can't remember what I was talking about 2 minutes ago. Jumping between too many conversations. Anyhow. So we're going to get full up actually very, very quick here. Are we? Go. So all the trucks are down in that corner. We're just about full. Which is good. It's a good problem to have. Sorry, I missed the beginning of the stream. Where am I heading over Easter? No worries, man. We're just heading over the hill to the Wild Rapper. Oh, the audio loss in the menus. It's not in the menus. It's when I tab to my other screen when I want to change something in OBS or move something, or whether I wanted to look at something in Discord. When I tab out to those, I know it happens in there too. You go to the menu and you lose game audio, and we'll just keep on bowling on along the crop because I'm not paying attention. Yeah, so just going over to it would have been my wife's grandparents would have both turned 100 this year. So we're going to have a bit of a go and help Chinook move a couple of trucks, I think. This one. It's just about full, are they? We'll put a couple of trucks, I think, near the middle. And do you want me to see me driving on crops again? Hey, not on purpose, not deliberately. That will not need an unload. It does. There you go, outdoor nut. You can do what you need to do. Next tab. So we'll go and wait. I'll wait from down here. Yeah, they would have both turned 100 this year, so her family's all getting together and reminiscing about days gone. So it'll be interesting. We're also painting a house, or part of a house, while we're over there, and we're staying in a caravan. So it'll be interesting. Be a nice decoupling from devices thing to an extent. Not Wi-Fi. There's no good Wi-Fi. There's no good internet. No good cell phone coverage. Be able to just completely out of it. Move to the PC. The phone wasn't keeping up with the stream. Well, nice to have you all here. Thank you very much for joining us tonight. We're just waiting for a grain cart to come down and unload us. I was saying when I first started, I kind of literally half an hour before the stream I was feeling alright, and by the time we got to start I was feeling pretty tired, so we'll keep going. But yeah, thank you all very much for joining. Make sure you've hit that thumbs up button. We'll appreciate you guys doing that and showing your support. We're less than 100 subs away from 15,000, and I think in 8 days time, the 13th, well, 8 days for me, the 13th of April, it will be 3 years since my first video was posted. I think that was the date it was. So that'd be pretty cool if we can knock off another 90 odd subs, or 87 or something in the next 8 days. Get to that 15,000 by the 3-year anniversary. Pretty cool. Not quite the 100,000 subs that Farmer Cop got to in his 3 years, but a milestone all the same. Put some coffee in my whiskey. I don't want to ruin the whiskey. DK. There's a Red Bull in it. I've got a Red Bull. No, I'll be right. I'll make it through. I'll make it. Be the last time I play Farm Sim for a wee while. Oops. What am I doing? Turning that off. I'll put that on. I will survive. Will the kids cope with no connectivity? Yeah, they'll be fine. They'll be fine. They don't have a choice. I'm sure they'll find other things to do. They're going to have some of their, well, my wife's cousins, but the more people closer to their age, not quite the same age, but someone else they like interacting with, which would be good for them. But your kids know Worst Nightmare. Oh yeah, what would Floyd do if he couldn't watch Argsy Gaming, eh? Right, now here's the big question. Am I going to be able to pick up the same GPS course that was run down here before or not? Let's press the button, see where I go. Oh, actually that's worked out pretty darn well. Morning Binks, how are you, man? Good to see you. It is a big old field, Legion. The auto driver was struggling to do the collection and returning to truck on that field last night. I assume it's down to the size of the field. It can be, yeah, it can be down to that. Not sure what else it could be, but often field size. I used to find that if you did an AD auto drive course around the outside, tried to get it to connect up to that, sometimes helped. Well, yeah, interesting to see how it goes. Don't try and compare yourself to Farmer Cop. You do some amazing work. You should be proud of you. Thanks, Stevie. I'm not trying to compare myself. I know. Look, you told me 3 years ago I'd have 15,000 subs and be heading to Europe in a few months' time to go to a farm con for a video game. I'd have laughed at you. So certainly, from where I set out to where we are now, certainly was much more than I ever expected. So. Just caught you the new series, looks like we another one. Thanks, man. Yeah, it's a different beast to put together, but it's been fun. I've been enjoying it. Just takes some time, so hopefully we can get back on top of that. Once we're back, I've got the next episode 3/4 done. I had hoped to have it done and be able to push it out next week, but not going to be the case. Just have not had the time this week. Thinking that may try it later. Yeah, good idea. So I need some help, Argsy. If you wanted to join Mark, if you were free and wanted to come and do some farming, go for it. Apparently they harvested the maize next to his school today. He refused to go back to class after lunch, so you keep watching them. Nice. Nice one. We've had choppers trucks going in and out of here on Monday night. Going late, try and beat some rain. It's amazing how quickly the landscape's changed around us probably in the last 3 weeks. You know, they've gone from being maize everywhere for silage to being lots of fields already seeded for grass again. Pretty quick change. And watching over your friends' kids once, 10 and 12-year-old, when the broadband went suddenly down, it was like the end of the world for them. Yep. Our kids aren't too bad. They'll be fine. In fact, one of them's not allowed devices for the next 2 weeks anyhow because of his attitude, so completely gone. What a big field you have there. Indeed. Indeed, it's massive. On a scale of from 1 to 10, how live is this? It's so live that DJ wanted to join in and say hello as well, Yos. Nice to see you though, Mr. Yos. How are you? All the better to harvest. Tom Sterling, can you join? You absolutely can join. Jump in there with the Discord link, which Legion's just shared, and go and download all the mods. There's a West Australia channel in there which has the mods all pinned. You go find those and get them downloaded, and welcome to join. Good morning, Mr. Goham. How are you? Good to see you, mate. Nice to see you. This is see how much daylight savings changes. Instead of just missing my streams, you're here only 20 minutes into it. Good to see you, man. Good to see you. You came in the same time. How suspicious, I know. Oh, look, there's Mark. Welcome, buddy. DJ gonna jump on and do some harvesting. We've even got fast combines for him. DJ will be scouring the sites for the daily news. Need to find some G Fuel. You can probably drive trucks if you wanted, Mark. Shuttle a truck back to the silos. Well, good question. It's a contract, so let's go to the right one. A cargo train silo will be the only one flashing. It's not actually flashing. Get some G coffee. Easy 12 and easy 10 for the rating. Nice. I like it. You can set the truck to go on the auto drive, will tip and return for you. Ah, so that was working alright. Okay. Well, there you go. Mark, you can set the trucks on auto drive if you like. That's why they were parked on the edge of the field. We moved them into the field. Legions, they were a little bit more accessible, but how close to the end. Even emptied the 4 hoppers. Yeah, auto drive's pretty clever. Pretty clever. Which one is the contract one then? Cargo train silo. Yeah, normally it's flashing. That is it there though. Normally it flashes for contracts, doesn't it? Anyhow. Come on there. Oh, we're using trucks to empty out. I like it. But you couldn't see the truck as the empty point for the org wagon, so it could find it. That would be neat, wouldn't it? You could just specify which truck the org is emptied into, rather than having to do it on a path. Nice job, Mark. Perfect. How do I change the... No, I need to change the tip on the... There we go. I would have had to... I couldn't figure out... there's one button... I can't remember which way it is to change the... I need to be on the combine. Here we go. That would have done it. Change the spout. We got it. We found the trigger. I like the colours, nice and orange. Perfect. You're going to join for a while, bovine. Nice, mate. Look at it. We've just dumped 19,000 litres in there and it hardly filled the hopper. Yeah, Mark shared that with me, James. Mark Haythornthwaite shared it. The new Wilson trailer, that's massive. I want to see where Giants are going to draw the limit with some of those unrealistic trailers and things like that. Yeah, I saw the bushel plus. I did see the bushel plus was in there. So is it not working then? Do we have to open it? I haven't played around with it enough. It'd be Z to open it. Look. Left shift and Z. Here we go. It's gone. Can't get in, there's a few mods. Yeah, there's been a few updates in the last couple of weeks, bovine. Yeah, no dramas. Don't rush. If you only had a bit of time, don't worry about it. We'll sort it out another time. Pardon? I haven't touched it. I don't know. Can Fluffy Mods? Fluffy Mods, can you open the cover on the Bushel Plus on the back of the combine? My wife had made a banana loaf to take away for us for the weekend, and looks like one of the kids has decided to try and pick at it and have a piece. Gotta love them. Gotta love them. So yeah, just going back to the trailers, James, I'll be intrigued to see where they're going to draw the line into the size of how big can you go. What's the capacity, the biggest that Giants will accept for an unrealistic trailer. It seems that everyone's just incrementally pushing the boundaries just that little bit further. I did 250,000 litres, so the next one tries for 500,000 litres. So it actually surprised me, Legion, they've been letting some of it through, or as much of it through as they have. Which is good, I suppose they're listening to players. There's players who want to do it that way, that's fine. Definitely a lot more than they did in 19. Absolutely. The only thing with that Bushel Plus is now the tray's gone. I don't know where it is. DJ has anything to say about them, they'd all be like in the millions. DJ's a clever man, he knows how to edit it all himself. So, for anyone who's just joining us, we are up here in the top field, field number 2, which is pretty sizable, and we're running a contract in here for harvesting. So harvesting sorghum, and what else we got? I'll have a look at the fields, but thank you very much, Chinook, for the 5 gifted memberships. You're a star, David, Aussie, William, Peter, Hawkeye, and Paul, all getting memberships here from Chinook. Thank you, mate. Very much appreciated. Ban that DJ. I agree. Get rid of him. Kick him out. Take him off YouTube. But otherwise, we've got lots of crops growing. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 fields all growing. 6 fields, sorry. No, hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 fields growing. 1 ready to harvest as well. So, we've lots of work to do. And a good variety of crops as well. I've got a couple of fields of canola, a soybean field there, oat field there, sunflowers, another oats, and another soybean down that way. Nothing in that one. Yeah, why not? But not. Hey, it's the Farm Sim guy, how are you? Nice to see you. Hope you're having a good week. You can come and say hello to him then. Mrs. Argsy's teasing me. You're just being mean, you're picking on me. You are. Because of the way I said, hey, Farm Sim guy. Apparently it was creepy. That's right, she's worried that when we go to Scotland and go and hang out with them that we're going to go see a serial killer. So... So one of us is in trouble. Mrs. Argsy is the real MVP. You're the real MVP. You'll probably change your mind when you meet her, mate. Argsy's friending me on the internet. Just some fella. Right, I didn't set us a challenge for this one. We started off, I think the contract was on 15% and we're now up to 19, so 4% in half an hour. What do you reckon? 4, 16, get up to 30% before the end of the stream. Should be doable. You've got 2 friends from Sydney who moved to your country and one of their mums called me a serial killer. That's believable. I can see why. Morning Tim, how are you done? Nice to have you here. Gotta be careful when you meet random people you only know from YouTube, I know. Still calls... His mum still calls him every single day, gosh. Is that just to make sure that that Gary Yoss guy hasn't murdered him? Can't be trusted. You've been known to murder a bowl of Cocoa Pops in the morning. You murder a bowl of Cocoa Pops in the morning and a beer in the evening. Cocoa Pops? In the picture is a Cocoa Pops person. Changed my mind now. Vicious. I've tidied up my little sponsors things. Serial killer versus serial killer. Ah ha ha. Could be the blood-covered axe. Possibly. Who knows? Yeah, the G-Porter one worked. Happy days. Oh, break. Full, drop, back up. Here we go. Better. You didn't see that? It's only the second time I've done it, DK. Too busy doing other things. Looking at other things, reading chat. Looking at maps, all sorts. You know what you didn't see yet? Is the Great Farm Sim Quiz, first edition, coming soon. A live viewer interactive quiz hosted by yours truly, Argsy Gaming. It's all going to plan next weekend. Not this weekend, not Easter weekend, the weekend after. Back again, you had to restart your PC. Welcome back, Legion. I hate those PCs that decide they don't want to work. Wish things are heating up in the logging league too. Everything's happening. That is actually one of my jobs. You're lucky you're a moderator and can write that, Legion. Probably would have blocked it if you went. That's one of my jobs while we're away. I've downloaded the 2 streams for Logging League. They're on my laptop and might spend some time editing down some highlights from each of the matches. Interesting that we just about... It's taking a long time to empty the hopper out in the combine. We're harvesting crop is just about as quick as it's going out. Rightly so, texture. No worries. So yeah, so hopefully if we can get the spreadsheet all set up for the quiz, we'll be good to go. But until I'm 100% certain, we are not going to set any firm dates. But it should be fun. It'll be fun. So I don't know if I didn't actually catch Cadou Extreme. Did I see that they've finished their 10 million litre challenge? I've got everything done. Pretty impressive. Don't know if they had any stretch goals or whether they just stuck with the silos, but all the same. I think if we've spent a lot of time doing contracts just in the downtime, I think if we spent all that time just on our own work, we would have been a lot further ahead too. And that's right, as long as the server stays popular, we'll keep doing it. Look, there's the bushel bus tree. So welcome along if you're only just joining us, back again for another night in Western Australia, getting more of our crops done, getting towards the 10 million litre challenge, the goal. I think we have we've got almost halfway there on a lot of them. Sunflowers is our main one that we're a little bit short on at the moment, but we'll get there, it'll come. Hey Disturbed, how you doing mate? Stretch goals. Have you joined a work call? Some of them would tell you that it was like a full-time job working on here. Actually, let's go a bit further before we open up. Open up a decent chunk of the field. Fingers crossed trying to download the images now. Oh, that'll be awesome if you've got that working. Must be a way, because that's what all the other places do, don't they? Perhaps we should just go find one of the legitimate mod sites, Yoss, and just strip it from them. Let them do all the hard work. Yoss and a couple of others are helping me get the map directory back in order, back on track. Get them working hard, indeed. Haven't been home on a Wednesday for a while to catch a stream. Well, I'm pleased you can, mate. Pleased to have you here. I gave, I don't know if anyone's watched my last Chilliwax video with the delivered to multiple silos, but it was actually Karen, one of my other viewers, shared that with me, one of Disturbed's videos showing how that can work, and to be honest, I've tried it out since Disturbed, since the stream, since that last episode, and it's working perfectly, so good to have that in the memory banks. Very cool feature. I think Chilnook's going to break some rules here. Yeah. The Farm Sim quiz, the Great Farm Sim quiz, coming soon. Nothing to see. Need to turn back on crop destruction. What are you talking about? Nothing to see. There we go. Look at Chinook. What a cheat. Mark H pointed that mode out to you. Ah, nice. That's cool though. It's real cool. Good to know. Because I've always thought that'd be a cool feature to have. Milk deliveries and things like that. But I'm looking forward to trying to set up other ways it could be used now. I was like, what is Chinook doing? Oh, Mr. Chinook, thank you again, mate. 5 more gifted memberships, you rule. Shredder, Bendon, Anzac, Tim, and Ruben. You're a star. Thank you, mate. How come you get mods that change the script in other games on Exploit? Don't know, James. Don't know. Then your labour it is for images. Oh, that's a shame. That's alright. We'll figure it out. So we'll get over to, actually that's, it's looking, I was just looking at where that island is. If we get to the other side of that, we'll be pretty much halfway across the field. When you look here, it doesn't look too far away, but it's still quite a bit of ground to cover when you look at the strip we're cutting out there now. Interesting, see if we can do it not, or not. Leave that job for me. Oh, I better do something, hadn't I? Does the, as long as is there a link to the, does the database you've done have a link to the page that I can just click on to go and find them? Oh, bovine's coming in. Nice. Nice, so that'll be easy for me. What's from the game developer rather than third parties? Yeah, that's a good point. That's a good point. To be fair, Farm Sim would be one of the few games that I'm aware of that has such a wide mod support for third-party mods for consoles. Something a bit different tonight, FSG. It's a Chivas Regal, but it's a blended Scotch whiskey, which was finished in tequila barrels. It's the first time I've had it tonight. Actually, I got given it for Christmas, and I've never been a fan of having a blended, but it's not actually too bad. A bit different. Doesn't have tequila in it. It specifically says on the back of the bottle does not contain tequila, but certainly, I think the more it's sat and the more the first few sips in that you had weren't too bad, but well, not this bad. I love tequila. I'm a big tequila fan. So watch out, FarmCon. There's some epic blends they get a bad rap, but done well they can be amazing. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, at the end of the day, it's, you know, if whoever does the blending, I don't know what their technical term would be called. What is the technical term? Like, you know, a winery has a winemaker. What's a whiskey? Are they a whiskey maker? Are they a still manager, or what are they? Still sounds like still. I left Chummet. Distiller, yeah, I suppose that'll make sense. Distiller, that makes sense. Master blenders. Ooh, that sounds a bit posh. Right. I need a bigger screen. Never thought I'd say that. Bigger screen or a second screen? Tradition and snobbery before flavour and enjoyment. You know, it's good. Good. A bit like having that Japanese whiskey I have. Different but same. Don't care what they're called, just drink it. Alright, here's the challenge. There's Fluffy, he's 97. 98, is Outdoor Nut going to get there? It's a race against time. No, he's not. Oh, he's full and he's overrunning the crop. And he's... and he just spotted it. Funny you mentioned the bigger screen currently looking online at the 49-inch curved one. Oh, yeah, that looks nice. Hey Ian, how are you? Samsung Odyssey. Is that the bendy one, FSG? Is that the one you checked out at FarmCon? FarmCon at PAX. I saw you in your blog. Was it your vlog or FSG's one? You were, oh my goodness. Yours or DJ's vlog? You were looking at a screen. Looked pretty cool. How are you, Ian? Nice to see you. And Sindri, good to see you as well. Ah, no, 55 inch. The bendy one is super cool though. I tend to not be paying attention. Yeah, Shane, how are you? What happened there? I didn't... Saying I'm full, I've actually... How you doing, Shane? You well? Alright. I've just gone to the effort of setting up, like I got a triple monitor screen mount, so I've got a spare bracket for another monitor next to me. Why on earth? Oh, this has done that funny thing. 26 mile per hour harvesting. Alright, there we go. That's back to normal. It must be getting old, need a big screen. No, I went to all this effort of getting these the screen mount, but by the time you put the pole on the back and then the bracket for the two arms and then the mount for the monitor screen, and then I've got a curved monitor, by the time it all come together it's literally pushed it about, oh no, 200 millimeters, 300 millimeters closer to me than it used to be, so it's actually worse than it could have been. So I think what I'm going to do is get a dual monitor screen mount for the two monitors I have, and then I'll get a third single monitor screen mount, getting a new monitor on, and then I'll be able to push it back on the desk a bit further. That's the plan anyhow. I'm actually planning on doing a little studio tour video at some stage as well. Another practice vlog for my stream. Hang on, I'm going to go grab something. Depends on what mount you got. Some good, some crap. Oh, how did I turn? I turned GPS off. How did I do that? Chinook must have driven into me. The 1K laptop's completely vanished. Ah, that sucks, Stevie. Tired and stressed after driving a truck in Brisbane peak hour traffic the past few months. I got two presents this week. Not presents, I bought them for myself, but this arrived this week. Finally have myself a collector's edition with the little light. So all the way from the UK, Amazon was doing free shipping to Australia through the Australian Amazon site on anything over $50, so managed to pick that up for cheaper than it cost to buy the game new without the collector's edition. So that was pretty exciting. And so now I've actually got 3 copies of the game with my Steam copy, Giant's copy, and the collector's edition. I also got these little toys, so for trying to improve things for FarmCon. The little wireless lapel mic. So it's got completely wireless. It's still got the cabled lapel, but that clips into your pocket. So you just got a little windsock on top of it, and then it's got it's a USB-C receiver. So where is it? It's got this little USB-C receiver which goes into the bottom of my phone. So not having anything flash like a GoPro, well, we have got a GoPro, but it doesn't have auxiliary mics. That's going to be my setup, and there's 2 of them actually. It's a dual lapel, so if you're doing an interview with someone or talking to someone, you can have them set up with one, and you'll set up with the other, and it's going to record both audio. So yeah, very cool. Well, I think there'll have to be an interview with Mrs. Argsy at FarmCon. She's going to be wrapped. It'll be exciting. confession time. She she didn't realise a lot of it's going to be spoken in German, and she didn't realise it was just entirely farm sim. Well, unfortunately, Laungen, where it's held, is a pretty small village, so there's not a huge amount of shopping at all. So I'm gonna have to, there's gonna have to be a whole heap of brownie points either side of FarmCon to keep her entertained. She never asked. She didn't ask those details, so of course I never let her in. Check out Pagnian Advanced Simulation for Screen Mount Systems and Racing Cockpits. Interesting. I actually noticed that one of the cockpit simulator was a track racer here in New Zealand they were closing down, so they had 50% off a lot of their mounts, a lot of their sim rigs. Buy her a nice new monitor. Honey, I think you really need this monitor. Where are you going to put it? Next to my computer. It's her birthday in a couple of weeks, so it's a handbag that she wants, so my next purchase I need to organise. Just had to make sure it was the right one. Sabine, to be honest, with your bovine. Argsy's in the doghouse. Not at all, Mark, not at all. Hey, Pleasant View, how you done, man? Good to see you. Probably not the same. That'll be fun. It'll be fun. I'm looking forward to it. Can't come soon enough. Gold Coast based, Queensland, Australia. Interesting. I'll have to have a look. I was contemplating. I can't remember what I was contemplating now. It'll come to me. It'll come. Oh, contemplating putting a countdown timer on streams. How many days till FarmCon? Just heading into work, Pleasant. Nice. Well, I hope you have a good day there today. What is this big patch? Did I manage to miss this big patch up here too? It's massive. How are you, Nismo? What's up, mate? How you doing? Good evening, Paul. Nice to have you here. Welcome along. You're only just joining. Nice to have you all. Make sure you've dropped a thumbs up on the stream. Always appreciate you leaving those likes. Oh, that was when I was driving. Ah, gotcha. Maybe an NZ distributor, but not sure if not they should freight to New Zealand. Yeah, I imagine so. Hey, morning Bonderman. How are you, mate? Good to see you. I'm going to write that down, Google it so I can remember. Pagnian Advanced Simulation. Let's have a look. In fact, I might have seen these guys before. In fact, I have a feeling I've seen them. Anyhow, cool. Thanks for sharing. I will check that out a little bit later. Looking after your friend's kid and at work with you. Interesting thing to look after at work, isn't it? Better go and walk the dog. Catch you later, Args. Enjoy your break. Yeah, thanks, man. Thanks for hanging out. Go and have a nice walk. And hope you and the family have a nice Easter as well. Have a safe trip down to the in-laws. I think, is it the in-laws or? I think that's where you said you were going. In-laws or your parents? Either or, wherever it is. Have a safe trip, mate. I'll catch you next week. Hanson enjoys his beauty sleep. He's embopping. Got to bed at 3 in the morning. 3 AM. Hello Tara, how are you? Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Hope all is good in your part of the world. Just a little bit. Guess what? I am going to guess that you managed to get the things to work. I don't know, that was GPS wanted to go off on a haywire direction for me. It was all GPS, my friend. Oh, now I don't know how I did that either. Trying to press too many buttons at once. Interesting actually, what button was that? I did not know that. A new button combination for bringing up the landscape mode. Okay. Doing a firewood mod. Good. Be safe and fun on your trip when you go. Thanks, James. Got a nice XL export now. Awesome. Kitten's name is Leo Orange. Oh, his name is Leo and he's an orange tabby. Gotcha. No one's driving the crops. No, we're being very responsible, Hanson. Very responsible. Have you set up a timer, Chinook, to do 5 gifted memberships every 20 minutes or something? That's what it feels like. Thank you again. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm just curious what the button does. Thank you, mate. Farmer G, Blogstar, and Percy in Dutch Ops Gaming. All receiving those memberships from Chinook. Mark, I'm gonna duck out and do this a little bit we missed when we get up to it. School holidays tomorrow, yeah, last day of school for the kids tomorrow for 2.5 weeks really. That's actually, oh it is a, oh that's weird. Now it's just appearing in front of me. Well, I thought it had harvested, but it hadn't. It's working pretty well. 2 trucks, 2 combines, 2 grain carts. Off to Rotorua on the weekend. For work or play? Oh, please tell me it's an autosave. Yes, it is. Autosave or lag spike? I'm not sure. Not so easy when there's only 3 or 4 on. That's true. That's very true, Ledge. Doing crop circles. You probably missed me cutting the Argsy Gaming logo into the map the other night. Oh. Mark tried to turn the GPS on, did he? Funny. Cutting edge lawn and landscaping. For your lawn and landscaping needs, call Cutting Edge Lawn and Landscaping. 555, we cut your lawns. Question for me, on my server I can't bring up the easy development controls menu even after changing the key to open the menu. Any idea? You often, well no, not why you can't do it, because I can do it. You do have to be logged in as an admin. But no, I don't know why that wouldn't work on your multiplayer server. $8 PM for you, Shane. Time for a lot of Z's. 4 AM wake up buzzer nights. All cheers, mate. You have a good rest. Safe day tomorrow, and we'll catch you again soon, man. Appreciate that info on that sim rig, though. Take a look at that. Is the mod enabled? Are you admin? That's a good question. Is the mod enabled? As in, you've installed it in your server, but it might not be active in your server. Hey Jason, how you doing? Bit late, forgot it was Argsy night. Well, you can have next Wednesday off, Jason, because I won't be here. Well, actually, put it this way. I'm unlikely to be here next Wednesday. I'm not sure when we're coming back, though. We could be back earlier, but at this stage I won't be around next Wednesday night. But good to see you, man. Good to have you here. Some CPU keyboard needed to press function F12. Try that. Yeah, like my laptop keyboard has shared. Won't be me outstaying my welcome. It'll be me not being able to put up with the rest of the family. Yeah, there's no need for admin. Like, I can do this. I'm not logged in as admin. I could log in, see, but without being logged in for admin, I can't do any of this stuff. But I was to log in as admin, which I can't remember the password, but then you get all those other control options. Hey, Brittle Fiber, how are you, man? Good to see you. Hey, Tom, what do you think of the Vic map? Garang Garang? That the one you're talking about? Yeah, I actually enjoyed it for a little bit of time I played on it. It's good. Can be pricey though, Shane. Okay. I'll take a look. Take a look. Go check that right now. Good idea. Catch you later, Shane. Yes, man. These guys will probably still be going. Probably. There'll be something to do. There always is. Enjoy your holiday. I'm getting off for the night, Idol. Thanks, Tara. Take care. We'll see you again soon. I was talking about frame rate. I think 24 or 25. Oh, they're talking about ping. Okay, ping. They did say frame rate's 90. Just under 100 for me. Faber Farming is in the house. Hey yo, how are you, Faber? Good to see you. It's interesting with all the changes to daylight savings and time zones and that. It changes how accessible the stream at this time is for some people, which is cool. Very cool. Excel is in the Discord. Ooh, look. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Thank you, Yos. Looks like I will be busy this weekend while I'm away. Use a bit of hotspot on my phone if I can get a decent connection. Do a bit here and there. Doing good. Nice to hear, man. Nice to hear. Hey, Peter, how you doing? Good to see you. Sorry you've not been able to join. You've had mod compare. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Brittle. You've got maybe 1/5 of the screenshots. Yeah, it's 1/5 more than we had. What do we? Oh gosh, I said 30% by 11 o'clock. We've done 30% by 10 o'clock. Racing through it. Everything is moving. Yeah, I would have started at 8 o'clock last week though, bovine. Did you do night shift over daylight savings, Chinook? Chinook was working the night, daylight savings kicked in and we fell back an hour. So they added a whole extra hour into his shift. Pretty clever. Hope you got paid for it. Glad you asked, you didn't install it, go figure. Well, that's probably why it's not working then. There you go. Community helping community. Love it. Laptop found, panic over. Boy. Stevie hasn't talked for a little bit. Wonder where he's gone. You can make it post on Discord when a new map releases. Yeah. Interesting. That's why you're late, because of daylight savings, Peter. Fair enough. Who's stuck in customs, Legion? Hey David, how you doing, man? Good to see you. Nice to have so many of you in here tonight. So set your cruise control the same as Mark, and then bump it up and down. So when you park next to Mark, you set your cruise control and then you bump it up and down. Go faster and slower with your cruise control rather than turning it on and off. That's what I find is the best way to try and realign with something. You were working, so you got an extra hour in your check, but it went to taxes. Yeah. I had I had to pay extra tax on my YouTube income last month. Unfortunately. Not fun. Not. That's alright. And the truck is back. Alright, let's have a look at the map. Oh. Beautiful. That. What a dent. Yes. We really should get. You should get another combine. No, we wouldn't keep up with another combine, would we? Hey Tim, man. Quick good morning to us all. Well, good morning to you, mate. Welcome. Good to see you. Thanks for tuning in briefly. Hope you're doing well. Gotta be honest, I read your email this morning when I woke up, and I walked away more confused than I probably was when I started reading it, but it could have been the time of the day. I'll take another look at it. Right, what do we got? We got one more pass over this way, and then Fluffy Mods will be able to go back the other way. Enough to confuse the crap out of us both, yeah. Probably. That's alright. We'll chat some more. To be fair, it doesn't take much to confuse me at 7 in the morning. Doesn't take much to confuse me at midday in the day either. But 7 in the morning is even worse. What's Favour Farming been up to anyhow? What maps are you playing on? What weird and wonderful things have you been doing with Farming Simulator? Be strange paying tax on a hobby. Yeah, I mean, I suppose it's nice to earn money doing a hobby too though, Jason, so I suppose if you're paying tax on it, it means you are earning a little bit off it. Could have, yeah, American tax is difficult to understand too. It's so different, foreign to how we do it. Apparently Donald Trump didn't understand it very well either. Oh no, that wasn't tax. And we don't talk about politics around here, so ignore what I just said. Bovine's just saying he hasn't earned enough to be able to pay off any adult movie stars. Good fun. Good fun. Good jest. Let's have a look. It's the animal dealer. Bovine's got lost. He's over at the animal dealer. He's at the animal dealer. Gone to buy some cows. He's gone to find himself an adult entertainment, an adult movie star. The name like Bovine, what do you think you're into? Indeed. Oh goodness. Gotta have a laugh. Got your attention. I talked about adult film stars, Mark. Got your attention. No, excuse me, and she knows. Alright. Moving and grooving. Mark always lurks. Oh, funny. Some of them do. Do these ones? These ones don't have a rear hitch. It's the 22 series that you can. Yeah, it does. But they are only 50,000 litres, so they are only a 50%, much smaller capacity. That'd still give you 120,000 litres, wouldn't it? 125,000 litres. You don't have to touch anything. Alright. I reckon we'll wait for Fluffy to get here and turn around, and then we'll be able to run in close convoy mode. And just to hide them driving on the crops. I mean, whatever's happening over there. Coming soon, the Great Farm Sim Quiz First Edition. Live viewer interactive quiz. Hosted by yours truly, Argsy Gaming. Keep an eye out on social posts for dates coming soon. Let's see what's happening over this way. Oh, Chinook! I turn around to see Chinook just about hit a truck, hit a tractor. The old tractor dance. Who goes first? Oh, that was close. Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. Alright, happy days. There you go. You can get Big Argsy. Hi, Bovine. In real life. Yeah. Screenshot time. Yeah, we just need the trucks back in here. Hey, I'm the one sitting here on camera. You just say I've got to... That's good. That I didn't realise the HUD toggle actually left the names on there. That's pretty cool. I like that. Yeah. I mean, you need to coordinate that the trucks don't get full at the same time. Who's in? Yeah, Fluffy, just slow down a bit. Listening. Fluffy, do you want to just stop for just a sec and let me get a little bit closer? There we go. Go, 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 go. Oops. Okay, then you can... What's a different screenshot? Hey, David, how are you? Nice to have you here. It'd be better if the truck drivers didn't go chasing sheep at the sale yards. That's true, Jason. That's true. Bovine wasn't off trying to meet a cow. He would have been and had his truck emptied by now. He wanted to test his Velcro gloves out, apparently. Outdoor Nut should get yeah, I imagine he would get a good screenshot from his spot. James, hope you have a great day. I might see you, mate. Thanks for hanging out, dude. Have a good one. We'll catch you again soon. Bovine was after a heifer. So, funny story actually, speaking of heifers. I had a phone call from my old man early the other morning. He said, you know when you go for walks down the farm, you don't turn the electric fence off, do you? I said, no, I haven't touched the electric fence. It's like, I just wanted to double check before you went, before. Just wanted to make sure it wasn't you. It turned out the farm worker had left the electric fence off overnight. And one of Dad's bulls managed to get through into the neighbour's heifers. So I think we might have a few unplanned pregnancies possibly coming up sometime soon. Right, so we've got 2 full grain carts and a full combine. And no trucks. Making beef. Yeah, it wasn't good. The only blessing I would say for that, Scott, is that the neighbours are just hobby farmers, so they're not... While it's unfortunate, they probably are just having their, probably just having the, yeah, having some calves won't be I don't think it'll be a bad thing, but not ideal. Free fertilisation. We're having more fun than you. Work's insane at the moment. Well, I'm not working, Yoran, so absolutely are having a good time. No, I don't think they are. We've got Frisians, and I think they're definitely not Frisian. It might be Hereford. I'm not sure exactly. No, I'm not sure what they are. Legion, but I don't think they're the same breed. Yeah. Sounds like the sort of thing that happened at Clarkson Farms. Indeed. Exactly that. Sounds like Bovine's just crashed straight into our fuel trailer. I thought I saw an explosion over in the corner. Hopefully you can join again in the next few weeks. Looks like it's full time, full throttle. That you turn around and unload either side of the truck at the same time. Always fun to be. Yeah, unlikely we'll do a stream next week, Yoran. I probably won't be back from my time away, but we'll see. The waiting game, I know, right? Sure, it's down there selling. Chipping your car to head to a meeting, Yoran. Yeah, no fun. All this extra work you're doing then, surely you can take a day off to come to FarmCon then, Yoran. can see where Bovine's loyalties lie. He's gone and did everyone else before me. Loyalties. Loyalties. Well, I had more room in my hopper and I was able to go further. It's dirty in here. You can get a windscreen clean when they're at it. Ah, it's alright, Mark's gonna get here. Mark's gonna get here and he gets out. Alright, Mark is here. Then a hero comes along. His name is Mark and he looks strong. My singing's really good. I'm not planning on it. Not planning on it. Hey Brett, how are you? I am doing well, thank you. Always good fun. Always good fun. Yeah, poor old Brett arrives in the stream as I'm singing. It's never a good thing. Thank God I'm an architect. No, I'm pleased you didn't say a good one there, Legion. Well, I noticed you didn't say a good one. No MRG, that's for sure. Approved by mission. See you, Yoran. We'll catch you soon, mate. Have a nice, nice, happy, safe Easter, whatever it is you're doing. Good to hear. Great job on the logging league. It's going great. Yeah, logging league's fun. I enjoy doing that. And I'll tell you what, we came away from last week's one pretty chuffed with how it went from a scheduling point of view. I think our first stream, first one we did took 2 hours and 45 minutes, I think. And we were just over 2 hours this time around. So certainly become more efficient at the downtime between matches. Obviously the competitors are getting faster as well. So yeah, it's all good. It's the normal design response. I see. Indeed, it's true. Now we just have to work on giants and trying to get a spot at FarmCon. Even half an hour, just to show it off would be fun. Captive audience. Of course, we've got the website as well, loggingleague.com, which he also has been in charge of and very kindly put together for us. Keep up to date with all the results, all the streams, highlight videos and everything, all available through that. Tables, and the round 3 tables are already published, so go and catch up with where everyone's sitting in the league. Definitely not using the Logging League website to run the map screen. I love it. Bower Paul, the map for this. the original map, the downloads from Agro Camille 1997 or whatever his page is, his Facebook page, so I can't help any more with that at the moment. I don't have a little link on me. Someone might be able to drop it into chat for you. One of the admins, moderators. Missed Logging League this time, was wandering around Bathurst for the weekend. Nice. Nice. It was good to be able to watch the Formula 1 at a regular time too for us, normal time. It was a bit of a interesting conclusion to that. You have a Walmart computer that's slow, would like to try the Logging League if your PC would actually load for you. Oh, it would be great to have you and join at some stage, Brett. I think we're gonna we're not gonna bring any new competitors in now because we've only got two more rounds before the finals. But certainly, second half of the year we'll be running another season, I'd say. It was an awesome race. It was a good race to watch. I enjoyed it, but. Yeah, no, well I thought it was quite enjoyable actually. Bit of drama in there. What are you saying, should have been a penalty, should not? Did he? Yeah. Didn't see that. That long. It was long. It was long. It's our favourite former police officer, Mr. Rusty Money Gaming. How are you, my friend? This goes to show how much a 2-hour shift in time in daylight savings, with us falling back an hour and you guys springing forward an hour. How nice it is to have so many more of our US viewers tune in. Nice to see, man. How is all? Did Clutch and DJ qualify the finals of Logging League? Well, Clutch never played it, so he certainly hasn't. And well, we didn't time DJ out after 2 rounds, but I think he'll happily watch. In fact, if we do something at Logging League at FarmCon, it might be nice to drag him up, and we'll see. It might be an exhibition match. Maybe we'll get a whole lot of content creators up there having a go. All dreams, nothing confirmed, nothing even remotely suggested apart from a conversation that FSG's had with Kermit, so we'll see. Refreshing, eating breakfast before work. Nice, mate, nice. Starting to get busy for you, is it? And get into that planting season? Probably not quite yet. Interesting what was happening with the V8s was probably more as interesting for me, watching the new cars race and the issues the Mustangs were having. Be interesting to see how close they can get them all for parity and things like that. Hopefully they can sort that out. If the FSG checked for your mods and I removed what I needed but it still won't load, I'm going to have to remove all the mods and start over. Ah, it's a shame. You guys starting in fields next week in Nebraska. Nice. Well, here we go. Hey John, how you doing? I am doing well, thank you. Family's all good. Last day of school for the kids tomorrow. School holidays for 2 weeks coming up, so part of the reason why we're heading away. I'll be away for the next week. Any problems with the new auger wagons? None whatsoever, Hanson. Apart from Chinook complaining about the capacity, but they're actually bigger than the yellow ones. I do like the quarter mont bins, but that'll buy a better PC. That's always an option. Didn't get to watch any of it, no TV in a camper trailer. True. How's things with you anyhow, John? You doing well? Bear with me for a sec, little mini Argsy. Alright. I'll turn around and set it on cruise control again. I'll be back in just a little bit. The little fella's not feeling too good. Thanks, Brett. The Travelers series. Yeah, I've got most of the next episode done. I just haven't had the time the last week or two to finish it off like I'd hoped for. So, we'll get back to that soon. Let me just get turned around, and then I will be back in a couple of minutes. Once we've got this on a path, hopefully nothing goes astray. Currently sitting on the ground next to the bathroom, so right. I'll leave that there. I will be back soon. Don't go anywhere. I'm back. Hopefully he's alright. He seemed alright. He seemed alright. Exactly, no hands. I could just go do something else for the next 5 minutes each pass of the field. Alright. At least this time we've got 2 trucks that are sort of quite different in their level of fill. We've actually got a 3rd truck down here now. That's good. Well, thank you very much for hanging around. Not going anywhere. Much appreciated. So we've got, what have we got? We've got 38, so we've done, we were on 15% when we started, so we've done quite a decent amount of this contract. Haha. Bovine's a stalwart. There's a mod where you could set cruise control, hop out of the vehicle, and it would keep going. Oh, funny. Cheers, Tim. You have a good one too, mate. Go and enjoy your day. Hope all goes well. We'll catch you again soon, mate. I'm away for the next week, so touch base sometime when I'm back. Be able to do the dance while it's on cruise control. Yeah, you should be able to go stand on the platform. Will do. I'll make a point of it, Tim. Thank you. 500,000 litres each truckload. It's pretty impressive. Couldn't imagine doing this on normal speed contractors again. Normal speed combines. Okay, combines. Right. Now here's the challenge. Outdoor nuts 2/3 full. Will Chinook get back there in time? Alright, what are we doing? Cutting another field. Hey Aussie William, how are you? Good to have you here. It's up to you where you drive, Mark. You're driving the tractor. Oh, where am I going? Right, there we go. I couldn't tell you where to. You're driving. You can choose where to drive. I mean, we can stop and unload, you know, I'm down for that. Down for doing it legitimately. That's what I've heard, so they keep saying. I'm driving here at 12 miles per hour. In a combine in Australia using miles. Yeah, realism is key. Oh, that's right. Realism is expected, is paramount. He needs time-saving stock check. Snap. Harvesting at 20, I know, right. You received a membership from Chinook earlier this evening, Aussie William. So, do I have an Apex Gaming PC? No, I don't. But do I have OneDrive? Yes, that's a Microsoft product. And you will find the best thing to do with that. There is a setting, and I can't tell you where it is. Someone might do it, but do a Google search for how to turn off syncing for OneDrive. That's what you need to find. And that will solve all of your problems. I think you might even just be able to right-click on the mod folders and say stop syncing or something. I can't remember, but you definitely don't want to do that because you'll chew up the space you have in OneDrive pretty quick with putting all your mods in there. Hello Terry, good morning. It's almost morning here. Give me another hour and 12 minutes. Hey Home Valley Farmer, how you doing? Coffee break finished, back to work. Look at that. Speaking of the workshop, did you ever look at that microphone? I'm assuming it was a lost cause. Right. Ah, okay. Ah, fair enough. All good. Yeah, no dramas, no dramas. Hey, Rusty. Thanks for tuning in, mate. Have a good day at work. Bloody architects. Yeah, you have a good day at work too, Rusty. Enjoy your day and see you again soon. Blame the council. Legislation. Good to hear, Home Valley Farmer. Welcome to 99% of my problems. How did you get there, Chinook? Thought I was going to make it all the way to the island without having to empty. Oh, we might still, actually. We might still. Be tight. This guy. This guy. Fire away. Hmm. That is a trick question. I have had that very argument, and the client we did that for had a requirement that every employee was able to operate a forklift, so they had to be able-bodied. However, the council then made us put in a coffee machine downstairs for reps, trade reps and things like that. Yeah, it's not easy. Yeah, it's a bit of a challenge. A bit of a challenge, one of those things. Make sure things are non-discriminatory and whatnot. We've just gone to all that effort of not unloading in the crop, and Chinook just drives straight in under. And my, oh goodness, you guys crack me up. You crack me up. Yeah, all that effort. Hey Eric, how are you, man? Good to see you. How's life today? Life's been good. Life has been good, thank you. How about yourself? How about yourself? I'm just going to go and close the door before it's banging in the wind. Hang on. Now, you asked as well, Eric, so it's just courteous to ask back. Good to hear. All that effort, Mark, I'm refusing to put the auger out. Hey, Slug Juice, how you doing? Shh, Yoss, that's a secret. The prison officers don't know he has a mobile device. Except for when you use it on vibrate mode. Alright. You have the 1TB OneDrive that I purchased online, not even over 20 gig, and I'm having issues if I remove the mods and disable OneDrive. I should be able to reinstall the mods. So, basically, you should have your mods on your local drive. Because if they're on OneDrive, it's reading them online, and the game will go very slow because it's trying to download all those models and mods and everything. So, what I would do, what I think would be even better, Brett, is put your mods in a, like if you've got 2 drives or a different partition, or just put them in something completely different, create a new folder called mods, and then redirect your game path to search there for them. If you're using the FSG mod assistant, I think I saw you said you'd do, then browse to that folder, and that'll make a huge difference. And g'day Arctic Farmer, how are you? Good to see you. We will. Who else is going to be needing diesel? Who's a spare truck driver and can go and bring the diesel trailer over? Get out of here, Legion. They're actually looking, they're not too damaged at all at the moment. Are they? Did you hear about the Aussie Farm 22 map by Hawks 23? Looks sweet. I have. I've been talking to Hawks about it, Aussie William. I do believe I may have the opportunity to have a look at it in a couple of weeks. When I'm back, hopefully, once he's got it through his testing group a little bit more. They repaired this morning, so they should be good. They look pretty good still, Legion. They do look pretty good. When you do one of these massive fields, what's the total income? Well, don't know, to be honest. This one's a contract, so we are getting paid 800,000 to do the contract. As for our crops, all our crops are in the silos at the moment. So at the moment, if we sold everything, we'd have 52 million. If we sell it at its best price, we'd have 74 million. But we're trying to get all of this to 10 million litres. So we've wheat, barley, what else? Straw and corn are all at 10 million litres, and the others we're getting pretty close. Sorghum's very close. Canola's reasonably close. Oats, way away. Soybeans about halfway. Going to do a bit more cotton, I think. And we've also got sunflowers, which we haven't started yet. So yeah, big money. Big money. Chinook is only Chinook could be. You reckon we'd finish with the leftovers from this field? Do you reckon we get 500,000 litres? Truckload off it? Alright, come and park up and give me some diesel. Can't get it. Not close enough. Oh no, there it was working. Hang on. There we go. It's working. I just want some diesel. He released his on Patreon. Yeah, he has. He's let it out to his Patreon members to act as his alpha testers. Alright, there we go. Kedrick made the 10 million mark. Yes, I saw that, Jason. Well, I haven't actually called his stream yet, but I'm assuming that they got it all finished, which is good. What was total from F13? Don't know. F13. Not sure. But interesting. I wonder actually then, because I think if we go to the details on the contract. Profit from harvest $368,000, but it doesn't tell me how many litres. But let's do some math. Sorghum's worth 650, so yeah, 360,000 divided by 660 will give us 545,000 litres. So we'll be pretty much bang on getting us over the mark based on that. Because we need, yeah, 500,000 litres. So we're pretty close. Search on how, yeah, there's some real clear examples of how to turn off OneDrive breeding. So go over check that out. Aussie modders are a lot active on, yeah, they are. Let's see where it was planned. I think 5 million. That field there, field 13. Actually, does it stay on here? Yield. That says, no, that's 20 million, but so who knows? Time will tell. Nick and Jess, how you doing? Sorry, Mr. Stream tonight, guys. Glad to see another full crew. Yeah, another good group on tonight. As always. Getting things done. Hope to get it done today, so yep. That'd be cool. What's the total cost versus total earnings on that field? $5.7 million worth of profit. It's alright, eh? Yeah, we can do. Just stop. How about we stop and we'll let the others catch up behind us, and that can be our photo with all of us. Go on the other side, go and like line up like you're unloading. Mirror the setup. Yeah. And let the grain cart go next to you. Go back around, and park next to Fluffy when he gets up here, so you're kind of behind us. Yeah? Comprehende? Hey Bruce, how you doing? Argsy's staying on to finish the field. I'll tell you what, Legion, 2 hours ago I didn't think I was going to last this long, so... Alright, we're going to get tight here, team. Mark, hop in your tractor. We're driving. Yep. Fluffy, go. On it. Nice and tight, Fluffy. There we go. Keep going. Now we just need Chinook to get into position. Oh, you're not going to be able to unload because you've got to be on the back trailer. Who left that fuel truck there? Press 3. What's 3? Oh. Oh, you got me, Legion. That's an old F4 moment right there. Oh, goodness. Picking on me while I'm tired and vulnerable. That's not fair. See you, Aussie William. Multitasking nightmare. Yeah, the only thing we're not getting is Chinook unloading because he's full in the front. Alright, happy days. Well, there we go. Everyone on that side. There we go. Happy days. Happy days. Hey, Waylon, how you doing? Good to see you. You can't hang around, Bruce. We'll catch you again soon, mate. It's all good. Thanks for the help. It's greatly appreciated. Catch you next time. Yeah, good luck, man. Good luck. If you need any help, jump into Discord if you'd like to. ! Discord. Find your way there. I'm sure we can get people to help you there. Always lots of people around. better turn around. I know we're rapidly approaching some trees. Right, well I'm going to get to the end of the row, I think, and that will be me. Done and dusted. Sorghumed out. Just finished harvesting 150 hectares of canola. Thank God for course plan auto drive. I hear you there, Eric. Thanks, Pro Farmer. Thanks, DK. Oh, Fluffy Mods has been drinking. Alright, well, we're going to get to the end, and that is me. So, take the chance to say a big thank you to the crew on here tonight. Chinook, thank you very much, mate. Appreciate you being here, and appreciate the gift of memberships. You are incredibly generous. Mark, nice to have you join in tonight. Pleasure to have your company. Bovine, I know you weren't planning on it, but thanks for coming on as well. Fluffy, pleasure to have you here and driving the combines there. And Outdoor Nut, you're a legend. Thank you all, everyone. So, we are done. I'm going to park the combine up here, leave it for someone else, and I'm going to go and get some shut-eye because it's been a long few days and I need to recharge. So there we go. So like I said, we are away for the next week, so there will be one video on the weekend I've got done for Chilliwack, so go and check that out on Saturday morning, Friday night. Otherwise we'll be back sometime next week with some new content and just getting things done. So, I've kind of parked in the way, but I think it sounds like everyone's going to jump out. So, as always, pleasure having you all here this evening. I hope you all enjoy the rest of your week. Have a safe and happy Easter, whatever it is you're doing with friends, family. If you've got some time off, you're just spending some time at home relaxing, or whatever it is you might be doing, take care doing it. And happy farming. Have fun if you're playing some farm sim. But otherwise, that's me. I'm out of here. Take care. Catch you again soon. Bye.